ESL to race 2 in the Super Late Model Series. As we are at Nashville Fairgrounds. There is the last week's winner. Chris Del Rowe. Your leader in the points. Roland Woods is second in the points and Easy third in the points. Track time is 108. Air time 84 for this practice session. This track is slightly a little over a half mile. Looking to have another great race here. We had one last week. That performance as well as the 299. This session is over. And we are getting ready for some qualifying. There is Chris Del Rowe getting ready to do his 2 laps around. You definitely want to try to qualify well. If you could win the pole, that'll be great. Will you give yourself some bonus points? You get 2 bonus points for winning the pole. As he hits the backstretch here for his first lap. And it's William Thompson on top of the board. Will this time hold? As he comes out of turn 4 and crosses this line. It is Stefan Forge on the pole. William Thompson in second. Weezy third. Chuck Hicks fourth. James Belt fifth. Evan Ethel sixth. Zach Holdor seventh. Aaron Kozak eighth. Doug Britton ninth. And Ace Blade rounds out your top 10 here at Nashville. I'll be back in a minute for the start of the race. And we are back, getting ready to get this one underway. And just a reminder, the practice session is at 1 p.m. Qualifying is at 5. And then race time is 7:45 p.m. That's why you see the track change a few times. Right now, track temp 81 degrees, air temp 79. Great night for racing here at Nashville Fairgrounds. Stefan Forge and William Thompson in the front row. Easy and Hicks in the second row. Bell and Ethel in the third row. Oldorf, Kozak, fourth row. Britton, Blade in the fifth row. Who will take the checkered flag here? The second race of the season. Green flag waves and we are underway. A little high there on the turn. Forge is in second. William Thompson in control of the race right now. We're only 2 laps in. Got Hicks in the third. Weezy in fourth. And we got a car on pit road, and that's Del Rowe. Can we see what happened to him? Does he make contact somewhere? It's really hard to tell what happened to Del Rowe. Just trying to find what's going on with the 16. Must have made contact at some point. And there it is. There's the contact. He went hard into that wall. Definitely probably was cutting a tire. Now we got Zach Orndorff on pit road. And he has some damage to the right side of that car. 3 wide there. And there's the contact to the wall. You can see him and Lotus Lee. I think that, yes, that's Lotus Lee there. They make contact, pushes him into the wall. So a lot going on early on in this race, and the caution flag is out, just like that. Man, this is wild to start this one. The 10 looks to make contact with Oldorf. Your leader makes contact, and look at all the damage on the leader. Now he is on pit road. He made contact with Marco Swift. Let's see what happened to Swift here. See Noble there, gonna make it 3 wide with Slava. And Swift just hits the wall so hard. Look at that front end, that right front, that axle is definitely broken. He cannot make it onto pit road, so he parks it there, and then Thompson comes and makes contact in the rear and messes up his left front. Also have Noble on pit road. He made some contact. I did see him make some contact. So a lot going on early on into this one. Unfortunate for Thompson. He was in the lead, even though it's very early in the race, but he was still in the lead. Was off to a good start. And then Marco Swift gets into the wall, can't make it back onto pit road. And he doesn't see, like, the spot that Marco Swift is at on the track. He probably didn't see him until he was already making that turn, because he was coming in pretty quick. And he hits him in the rear, and causes damage to the left front of his car. Restarts our double file. So now it's Stefan Forge in the lead. Hicks in second. Weezy third. Kozak fourth. Belt in fifth. Britton sixth. Blade in seventh. Burrow McGuire's in eighth. Up 8 positions. Ethel dropped a few down to ninth. And Lotus Lee rounds out your top 10. And we have 3 cars on pit road. We have Marco Swift, Thompson, and who's the other car? Holdorf. They're all these cars are on pit road. And he has some damage to the right of that car. He's been sitting there for almost 4 minutes already. As the pit crews are just trying to repair these cars to get them back out there. Hopefully they can get some points. A very eventful start to this race, that is for sure. Started this whole thing with his contact he made early on. As the pace car comes off the track, green flag waves and we are back to racing. Forge in that inside. You have Hicks on the outside, followed by Weezy and Kozak. Holdorf comes on the pit road. Now Kozak up to third. Behind him is E-Weezy and Doug Britton. Doug Britton in the outside. He's trying to get by E-Weezy here. As they're side by side. There's James Belt in the 71. Currently in 6. Wires there. Lotus Lee currently in 9th. Evan Ethel's there. Rogelski in 11th. Ooh, and someone else just made contact with the wall. I want to say that was the 100 of Luigi here. We'll see if he goes on to pit road, but he definitely made contact with that wall. Seems to be okay. Side there, early in 16. Thompson's back out on the track. Now it's, I think that, so that was Ani Escola that made contact there early on. So he is on pit road. That was the car that had made contact to the wall. Now Chuck Hicks is your leader. Aaron Kozak is a close second, followed by Britton in third. He would love to get into victory lane and go back-to-back here wins for Northern Lights. Can he make it happen? There's plenty of time. It's very early in this one. James Belt there. Fourth, Stefan Forge has dropped down to 5th after winning the pole. It's played in close 6. Towards the back of the field, there's Justin Risa. He's battling with Tyler Commander. This is for 17th. There's Ty Bird, 19th. Bob Hartle's there. CJ Slava, 21st. And that is quite a few cars more than a lap down. There's Mason Stonewall currently in 16th, down 2 positions. He's Blade trying to make some moves here to try to move into the top 5. second. Aaron Kozak right behind that 86. He is on the bumper of that 86. Can he make the pass? He's probably going to have to make this pass on the outside. He's up 7 positions in 9th. There's Lotus Lee on the outside there. Right behind him is Romano in 11th. Ani still on pit road, as well as Marco Swift, leader. Across the line, Chuck Hicks. Still plenty of racing to go. Over 7 laps left. You're gonna start seeing fall off from some cars around this time. We're already 30 laps in, but we did have a caution, so you can't really count those laps. Stonewall's trying to pick up a position here on the outside of Romano. This is for 13th. Stonewall gets right by. He might pick up another one here from Roland Woods. Dives into the inside. Cannot get there. Right now, Merle McGuire's right in front of him. So we got racing all over the track. There's Mitchell O'Brien in 9th, up 4 positions. Rogolski is ahead of him. Rogolski in 8th. Now McGuire and Woods. This battle is for 11th. They got close there. Almost made some contact. 33 sends it in there, coming around turn 2. And for right now, Burrow holds on to that spot in 11th. There's Evan Ethel in 15th. He has dropped 9 positions from the start of the race. So he is definitely struggling. Can he get it going? Ty Bird, Tyler Commander, this is for 17. Ani is back out on the track, but he is a few laps down. He was on pit road for about 4 minutes. Let's check on your leader, Chuck Hicks. He still has not pulled away from Kozak. Ahead of both of them is Ani that just came out of pit road. Ace Blade trying to make some moves here. This is for 4th. By no problem. Doug Breen in 3rd all by himself. His teammate is right behind him. They're having a good run. He has fallen down 3 positions. He is currently in 7th. About to lose another spot. Down 4 now. Right behind him is his teammate, Rogolski. So we've seen to settle down now after an eventful few laps. Stefan Forge has fallen like a rock, but he is still in the top 10, lost 9 positions. He had speed in qualifying, but he just doesn't have the speed during the race. We'll see if that changes throughout. But right now, he's just trying to hold on to the top 10. The inside there is Mitchell O'Brien, then it's Merle McGuire and Roland Woods. The biggest mover is the 100 of Romano in 13th, up 8 positions, and now we have a battle for the lead. Kozak had a shot there for a second. As we're getting close to the halfway point of this race. Can Kozak get by? They're going to have to deal with this traffic in front of them at some point. Doug Britton, 2 seconds back from the leaders. We'll see if he continues to close that gap, but it looks like he's closing in on these two. It's under 2 seconds now. Can he make a run at these two? Skylar Stevens. He's on the Joyride Jokers. That is a new team. He's currently riding 16th, up 3 spots. Two teammates going at it from 307 Motorsports. That's Roland Rose and Mitchell O'Brien. This is for 11th. Side 18. So we have a battle once again for the lead, or Eric Kozak in the outside. Chuck Hicks, in the inside. Chuck Hicks in the outside. And Eric Kozak takes the lead for the first time today. Now, can he pull away from the 86? We are at the halfway point of this race. And don't look now, but Doug Britton is not too far behind. He is closing the gap here. About a second. He has closed that gap and fast. It was a 2-car race, but it's about to be a 3-car race. There's Tyler Rogoski, moves up to 7th. Eric Kozak has created a little distance between him and Hicks, a few car lengths. So it looks like Hicks is starting to fade slightly. It's probably those tires. We're about 55 laps on these tires. Merle McGuire moves up to 9th. He's going to get by Easy here. Squeezy's going the wrong way. He's down to 10th, down 7 positions. Their biggest mover is Ty Bird, up 10 positions. Trying to make it 11. James Belton gets by Ace Blay. He moves up to 4th. As we got racing all over the track. Kozak, still a few car lengths ahead of Hicks. And Doug Britton is not too far behind. But they have Zach Holdorf right in front of them. They're going to have to deal with him eventually. So we got about 41 laps to go once they cross the stripe. It's been a great race so far. Can Kozak hold on? The next 40 laps. Currently in up six positions. As the field is pretty spread out now. Ty Bird trying to pick up another spot here inside of O'Brien as they continue to battle. They almost made contact there. Leaders definitely don't want to see a caution. They don't want these guys to get too aggressive and cause a caution. Ty Bird cannot get by O'Brien, his teammate. Skyler Stevens in 17th. Let's check on your leader. He is too far behind Kozak, Holdorf now. Chuck Hicks is still there. Doug Britton is still there. These guys have anything for the 99. That's right on board. Aaron Kozak. Bumper of the 24. Look at all those cars up ahead. Gotta make the right decisions here with about 30 to go. Aaron Kozak goes to the outside here. Easily gets by the 24. 24 fighting back inside. Doesn't want to lose another lap. Look at Britton. He is on the outside of the 86. And 86 is in a tough spot here because of Holdorf. Doug Britton up to second. Now we have a battle for the lead as Kozak and Britton are side by side crossing the line. Now Britton takes the lead for the first time today. He took advantage of this traffic. Now he is in the lead as he puts CJ Slava a lap down. Now Britain hold on to the lead with about 25 laps to go. As you see, Hicks, he's in the high side. Seems to be struggling here a bit. Now Aaron Kozak is down to third. Not too far behind is James Belt and Ace Blade. Any of these drivers make up any ground on the leaders. Now Britain has about 3 cars separating him and the 99 of Aaron Kozak. He took second place right back. Well, he has his work cut out for him if he wants to catch up to Britain. Right now, the 84 is in a good spot. He's got Tyler Commander ahead of him. Tyler Commander's the last car on the lead lap. We got 19 cars still on the lead lap here. So we're gonna have 20 laps to go next time by. Trying to make it. 2 NLR cars on victory lane. Previously one earlier in the late models. So Britain trying to make it 2 for 2. Kozak still in second, but he needs to make quick work of these cars in front of him. Wants to have any shot at this win. Look at James Bell. He's about to go by Chuck Hicks here for third. As Hicks is all over the place. He is very loose. So Hicks might continue to lose spots here. He has lost the handling of that car. That is for sure. Trying to get into the top 5, battling Ace Blade. One second separates Britain and Kozak. 15 laps to go. Can get by Commander and Justin Reeside. It's gonna be smooth sailing for a little while because there's no traffic ahead of both of those cars. There's Romano in 12th. Ace Blade gets by Chuck Hicks. Chuck Hicks continues to fall down to 6. He was your leader not too long ago. Look at James Belt. Up to second. He is like a rocket ship right now. With 12 to go. Can he close the gap on Britain? Has to get by this traffic though to have a shot. We cannot waste no time here. He's got his work cut out for him. cars in the top 5. We got 2 other lights cars in the top 5. As they go around turns 1 and 2 and onto the backstretch. Still about a second lead. Britain is trying to figure his way around the 91, and he just cannot get by. As we got 8 laps to go. I mean, he doesn't have to be too aggressive right now, only because James Bell cannot get by that lap traffic he has in front of him. So as long as that happens, he's going to be okay. Tyler Rogalski picking up a spot up to 6, and Hicks continues to fall. Hicks comes back on the outside, takes that spot back. It's Britain. Scola's behind him, but Anya's 14 laps down. This race is quickly coming to an end. Spot right now. And James Bell is just running out of time. Three laps to go. His teammate Kozak. Popsicle sticks in there. 2 laps to go here at Nashville. Still a second lead, a second and a half for Britain as he goes around turn 4. White flag. Last lap. Out in the backstretch right now as he goes around turns 3 and 4. Doug Britton wins at Nashville Fairgrounds. Wins race 2 of the season, and Northern Lights goes 2-4-2. In second, James Belt. Third, Aaron Kozak. Fourth, Ace Blade. Fifth, Lotus Lee. Sixth, Chuck Hicks. Seventh, Tyler Rogalski. Eighth, Stefan Forge. Ninth, Merle McGuire. And Roland Woods rounds out your top 10. We had a great race here at the Fairgrounds. I mean, it started a little shaky with all the incidents we were having, but once the field started spreading out, man, we had some great racing. But congrats to Doug Britton on his first win of the season. This is definitely going to shake up the standings. We'll see how everything shakes out after all the bonus points and stuff is added. And on the schedule next, let's see, for the super late models, you have, we're going to Slinger Speedway, which is a quarter mile. It's going to be it's the shortest track on the schedule for the super late models, so that's going to be fun. And then they go to Hickory for race 4. And then for the late models, we go to Myrtle Beach. It's a half-mile track, and then we go to Hickory Motor Speedway. So we got some good tracks coming up. Slinger is going to be very interesting. It's a ton of traffic, very short track, and it's a pretty fast track as well for being a quarter mile. So it should be good. But like always, thank you for supporting the league and the stream. I will see you guys next time.